All right, Hav, here is my analysis of your golf swing. Hope all is well in Texas, and good to see you, buddy. So when we start out, I like where setup's at. Setup looks really good. Camera angle's off a little bit, so I can't really tell where the weight is in regards to armpits, knees, balls of the feet, but I think it looks pretty good right there. So as we start to swing it back, I've always loved this about your swing. I love how much width you create right there. You keep the club out in front of you, face is square. Like, this is one of the really good attributes that you have to your golf swing. Now, as we continue working it back, here is where I see some of the issues. So we can see to right about here, everything's good. But now if you take a peek over here at your right hip, you'll notice this is actually starting to suck under, which means the knee is starting to come forward a little bit early. So as you get to the top, now what we're starting to see, because that hip and the rib cage haven't moved fully, we're starting to see the left side is actually more extended. The shoulders are a little bit more level. So generally when we do that, when the weight goes forward to the ball of the foot right there at the top of your swing, this is now going to start kicking out that direction as the handle gets pulled. So this is where we can see the pelvis and the hands are going in the same direction, and you're just pulling this golf club out in front of you. And we can see now the head's this far forward, so this is where you're going to have to kind of pull it down to steep. And if I remember right, this is kind of where the rotation stops right here, and we can see now that you're kind of standing straight up and down. So what I would want to see from right here, we need to make sure that we keep your left bend in, so left bend with your rib cage, so that you can actually start to take this knee, femur, pelvis, and rib cage and really rotate that. I would want you to almost feel like your right rib cage is rotating higher than the left side of it, and feel like that's turning back towards center. Then once we get up here, then we can start working on separating the left side of the pelvis earlier, so the arms can stay behind, and we can start using spine extension so you don't get some of those high balls on the face, pop-ups, things like that. Let me know if that makes sense, and if you have any questions, buddy. Thanks again.